Joining us live on set, Fox News Saturday Night host Jimmy Failla. I think that montage is actually funnier than anything Jimmy Kimmel has done in a very long time. What do you make of all
Well, that's what you guys are all misreading. That was a tribute. Every one of those lines was a line from his monologue. Did you hear that Maxwell Frost line at the end? That is the epitome of why he got fired. This isn't a free speech issue. This is a comedy issue that became a market issue. I'll explain. Okay. First of all, on the comedy side, our job is not to take ourselves seriously. We're clowns. We give you permission to relax a little bit and escape from the torments of the day. Nobody wants our opinion on the economy. We entered a profession where we get paid in chicken fingers. What do we really know, okay? But he broke that rule and decided he was going to steer democracy. The market didn't like that because here is the thing, this is real. If you're lucky enough to host a late night show, this is like the holy grail of comedy, okay? These jobs that we have and he had and everything else like that, you're the last thing people watch before they go to bed. Would you rather go to bed with a smile on your face or go to bed with someone going, the Nazis are here? Oh, no, they're here. Like, this is the end right now. And that's how they've been putting people to bed for 10 years. That's how it became a market issue. People, okay, understand the First Amendment, as you know, protects you from government prosecution for what you say. It does not protect you from really angry TV affiliates that are paying $100 million for a comedy show and getting whatever that activist junk is. I was telling this to my son last night. If somebody hires you to deliver pizza, don't show up with a pint of lo mein. It's not that lo mein is bad. It's that you're in the pizza lane and you got to deliver the pizza. Kimmel was answering the phone and being like, yeah, I'll be right over, and he wasn't showing up with the pizza. And the fans hated the show, and it was hemorrhaging viewers, and it had to go.
So, I mean, what do you think this signals to, other people, right? Because we finally have Stephen Colbert is out, Jimmy Fallon's out, you've got, other left-wing actors who have repeatedly lied about things. So what does this signal to other people?
That there is a course correction. I think this is a wake-up call to them to realize how outnumbered they are in the sentiment department. Okay, understand, the reason everybody went after Jimmy Kimmel, it's not because of a joke. This is not a comic getting canceled for telling a risque joke. It's because everybody believes, I think as a society, yeah, I know Kimmel. Yeah. Everybody believes Charlie Kirk got shot as the end result of 10 years of liberals lying about conservatives and mischaracterizing us as Nazis and transphobes and bigots. And everybody rightfully was aghast, okay, when Jimmy Kimmel got on TV, after the mom had said he was left-wing, after the governor had said he was left-wing, after the FBI said he was left-wing, and went, do you believe this MAGA guy? And we thought that was like aiding, abetting an attempted political getaway. And that's what the comeuppance is, and the syndicators had the right to do that. So it is not free speech. It is free market, is what it is.
Yeah, you've got a company basically going to ABC and saying, your product stinks, our people don't want to buy it. If they don't want to buy it, stop selling it to us. Yeah. And Jimmy Kimmel is the product.
Yes, just don't think we're out of the woods yet, conservatives, because it is Disney, so they're probably going to replace it with Snow White and the 7 Inches. We're not going to get what we wanted anyway.
Like how much, because you're right, he lied. He said that the alleged assassin was MAGA when all the information even leading up to that point demonstrated that he was not, right? That he had these Antifa-linked messages on his bullet casings, that, he was living with this partner who was, transitioning, who's transgender, right? So the list goes on. But how much of a duty do comedians have to the truth?
A big one.
Yeah.
Because comedy is supposed to be common culture. Like something I say a lot to people is comedy doesn't have a political party. Comedy is a party. Yeah. And when you're trying to unite people at your party, you don't ask anybody in the way in who they like in the midterms. You just bring them in to have a good time. He was prefacing this really quick. If you were on Shark Tank, you could not pitch a show where you said, I'm going to alienate 60% of my potential viewers and customers right out of the gate. Who's with me? No one is investing in that product. Like you might get Cuban because he's a little woke these days, but O'Leary ain't coming back on to be like, where do I sign up? And you know that.
Very well said. Oh, quickly, I want to ask you about another product. Starbucks has been in the news about all this, like, whose name can you put on the cup when you order? Charlie Kirk had a drink. Some people wanted to put his name on the cup. Apparently, Starbucks in some cases said, you can't do that. Then they went back and said, well, you can. You just can't put slogans on the cup. I've never asked for any name on a cup besides my own.
Yeah.
What's going on with this?
Well, I mean, that's why I'm wearing black. I'm in mourning over my defund the police latte. I can't order it anymore. I'm kidding. It's so stupid. But Starbucks is trying to thread a needle where they realize the market and the zeitgeist is on the Charlie Kirk side of things. So they walked back that cup issue, but tried to make it look like, but we're still not taking sides. And the truth is, there is a side here. It's humanity and decency. That shouldn't belong to one political party. The fact that it does is a real indictment of the Democrats right now.
Yeah. It's not like they spelled the names correctly anyway.
No, nobody even cares.
How many Starbucks cups to spell your name totally inaccurate?
He gets this spelled like Jimi Hendrix, so it's kind
Yeah.
of
Yeah, it's rad. They treat me right.
Hey, man, thanks for being on.
the best.
Great stuff. Good to see you.